actually fairly decent.
Yes, they are.
Performers.
They are decent
really
performers.
Good
they are really good.
actually.
One was from NXT, who was actually the first Diva to become Divas champion and NXT champion at the same time.
Right. Referring to Paige, and AJ Lee holds the record for longest Divas title reign ever in the history of the Diva belt.
You want to know what I hate?
What do you hate?
I hate how Brie Bella all of a sudden attached to Nikki. How did that work all of a sudden?
How they had them feuding with Nikki as the heel and Brie as the face.
Yes.
And then they just kept them together when that feud was over, if you can even call it over.
What, did they have no plans for Brie?
Yeah, I don't understand that. But yeah, so Brie is a heel that never got turned, which is not helping their storyline out anyway. But yes, anyway, my predictions. I think the Bellas win in dastardly fashion. I see no chance for AJ and Paige, and AJ and Paige might turn on each other at some point in the match.
And see, I actually see the opposite in that, actually.
Really, you're going with the baby faces in this one?
Yes, I am actually going with the baby faces. Like I said, we predicted Tyson Cesaro, and we also predicted Randy and Seth, but we were opposite. Yep. I predicted that AJ and Paige would win because of those heel matches also for my predictions, and also they're promoting it like AJ and Paige can't work together. It makes a good prediction that they are going to win the match in some weird fashion.
Now that I think about it, you're probably right, because with the title not being on the line, you can have the champion lose.
Yeah.
And the champion in this case is Nikki Bella and her sister.
Your prediction changed to AJ.
No, I'm not going to change my prediction.
Really?
I'm going to keep it with the Bellas winning dirty somehow.
Okay, well I'm going to stick.
A very dirty win.
I'm going to do AJ and Paige then.
All right, and if they don't win, they're going to do what I said, Seth and JJ Security. They're going to beat them up afterwards. But, all right, well, let's see. Moving on. Next match we got. Oh, here we go. This is an interesting one, in my opinion. Our next match we're going to talk about is the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, the second annual one, by the way. I was very happy to see the WWE bring this match back, since they called it an annual thing last year when it was the first time. And I was very happy to see them bring it back. It's a great way to job a lot of bottom and mid-carders and get them on the card, on the show, possibly build one a little bit, and I like it. I like it a lot. It's a great, exciting, unique filler type of match. So, let's see. Do you know how many? Is there going to be 20? Have they announced the final number yet? Or?
No, they have not, but right now there is 20 competitors in, and it might stay that way.
All right. Last year there was 31, I want to say, actually. It was
they
supposed
added
to be 30.
Cesaro for some reason.
And then they unannounced added Cesaro, who, of course, ended up winning it by picking up Big Show a la Hulk, Andre the Giant, WrestleMania 3. And it was actually a great moment. I loved every bit of that moment. That
I also like
Cesaro
raising the trophy, showing Andre's respect,
Yeah, definitely. But so anyway, let's go over some of the people who are in this year's Andre the Giant Battle Royal. We will not tell you all 20 competitors or whatever,
long.
But we'll point out. Besides, like I said, most of them are jobbers, bottom carders, just lucky to be on the bill. But we'll point out some of the ones that actually have a chance. First off, one of my favorites is Ryback. I definitely think he's got a chance. He's being used as a face right now. He's been getting pushed on and off for the last year or two.
Kind of like
Big
Dolph.
Guy, Goldberg ripoff. He's got the look that the WWE likes and wants, but just hasn't been able to connect.
My bold prediction.
Oh boy, we got a bold prediction coming out here.
Is that next year at WrestleMania, Goldberg will return to face either Stone Cold Steve Austin or Ryback.
Oh my gosh, I want both of them.
Handicap?
No, I want it to be like a gauntlet style where he's got to beat Ryback first to earn the Stone Cold match, and then he comes out and just crushes Ryback in his typical 30-second to a minute fashion.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. But I have actually read stuff that Goldberg might be in works of coming back, but we're getting off topic there a little bit.
Yeah,
but yes,
let's stay on track.
Anyway, so you got Ryback, the big guy, who's definitely a favorite. One of the favorites going in.
Not the
not the favorite, but a favorite, and maybe my favorite. as far as predicting who's going to win. But let's see. Other notable names to mention, of course, we've got The Miz and Mizdow.
Yeah, Mizdow. Mizdow rules, guys. Mizdow is like one of the best entertaining stars you can have right out there now.
Mizdow is arguably the most entertaining thing going in WWE.
And he's a good wrestler. I mean, when we saw him as a Damian Sandow gimmick, he was a pretty good wrestler.
Yep.
I mean, see,
I agree. But anyway, definitely look for them to break up during this match, Miz and Mizdow, and then their feud will probably start. They'll probably have a feud
Extreme
then
Rules.
at Extreme Rules. Don't look for either one of them to win unless that's how they do the breakup, is they're the final two, which I could totally see it coming down to them, and then where they're the final two and Miz tells Mizdow to get out and give him his win, and he refuses. I could see that. That's their chance. So, possibility that one of those two wins, and it would likely be Mizdow, again, the babyface.
Yes.
I think a babyface is clearly favorite here. Other competitors we've got some big men such as the Big Show, Kane.
He's the Big Slow.
The Big Slow, excuse me. Kane, Mark Henry, and young up-and-comer, or at least they're trying to have up-and-comer, Eric Rowan. He's another one that could possibly have a chance to win it, that they've been pushing. The Ascension, who, boy, their tag team push died. They'll want to keep them looking strong, though, in this match. They won't win, but you'll want to keep an eye out for them, and they'll definitely get eliminations and look strong. You've got Goldust, who is a great wrestler, got his storyline thrown away.
Around since the 1990s.
Right, and if they wanted to choose the winner of this match this year as more of a Lifetime Achievement Award type of guy, they've definitely got some candidates. Goldust or Big Show or Mark Henry or Kane. Any of those guys would be worthy. They could go that route. And then, let's see. Last one we'll point out is Axelmania.
Axelmania's gonna run wild on you, brother.
For those of you who don't know, Axelmania is this movement started by Curtis Axel, who is the real-life son of Mr. Perfect.
Who his father feuded with Hulk Hogan, actually.
Yes, that's right. But so, he was supposed to be in the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, and when he came out, he was attacked by Eric Rowan.
Jerk.
And so, as a result, Curtis Axel never was in the Royal Rumble, but he was also, in his mind, he was never eliminated from the Royal Rumble. So, in his mind, because of this, he should be in the main event of WrestleMania, and it should be Curtis, Axelmania, and so he's got this whole movement going, and it's also quite funny and
fans
entertaining,
have been
and it's
cheering
great
him,
stuff,
actually.
and it's catching on. A lot of the good humor guys I've noticed in WWE
are
the ones
heels.
Really getting over, though, too. Like
heels
Mizdow,
and overs. I noticed.
Yep, Bo Dallas even before that, he
I love.
injured.
Where is Bo Dallas? He needs to come back, like Sheamus.
He's still out with an injury.
Bo Dallas and Sheamus need to come back.
But anyway, let's get to our picks for the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Who you got?
Before, I'd like to mention that there is an NXT superstar competing in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
How could I forget? One of the entrants in the Battle Royal is going to be an NXT star. They're having a 4-man match tournament. Excuse me, a 4-man tournament.
Who's facing off against
during WrestleMania Access, which is this weekend leading up to WrestleMania on Sunday, and the 4 men in that tournament are Finn Balor, who's amazing, Hideo Itami, awesome Japanese star, Tyler Breeze, and the odds-on favorite Adrian Neville.
And if you don't have the WWE Network and you can't watch NXT, just get the WWE Network for NXT. It's
$10
worth it.
$10 a month. If you like wrestling, NXT is the best wrestling WWE's
Way better than WWE's got right now. I mean, no offense to WWE or anything.
But it's just an amazing product. So, if you don't have WWE Network and you're a wrestling fan, then you're not a wrestling fan until you get it.
Get it, yeah.
But anyway, let's get back to the predictions. So, thank you for bringing that up because you actually reminded me. My final prediction is that Adrian Neville, who will win the 4-man tournament from NXT, will win the Andre the Giant Battle Royal and be immediately called up to the WWE active roster. That is my main pick.
My
only other pick, sorry about that. My only other pick is Ryback then is my second pick. That's it.
I am actually going to go outside the box here, actually. I predict that
Don't do it.
There's going to be two men in the match, and then they both eliminate each other. So then that will cause some controversy of who wins the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and they may have to face off the next night or that night to face for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
So who do you think that's going to be?
I predict that either the NXT star, Curtis Axel, because he's one of my favorites, or Damien Mizdow.
Nice.
Those are the three. One will be eliminated. Those two will come down. Both will eliminate each other. And then, well, they're going to have a match next night or on WrestleMania for the Andre the Giant
Extreme Rules
trophy. It could be next night, or it could be on WrestleMania or Extreme Rules.
Yep.
But either way, they'll face off for the trophy, and then someone will win, and they'll get the trophy. That's my prediction.
So you think that the trophy doesn't... That's a very bold prediction. That the trophy doesn't have an actual definite winner at the end of the match.
And my prediction for the winner is going to be Curtis Axel.
Awesome. Axel Mania. All right. Well, we're really starting to get down there on time, and we got a lot of wrestling to go over yet, so we're going to have to hit some of these pretty quick. All right. We got the 7-man Intercontinental Championship ladder match.
Bad News Barrett.
This should be great.
Dean Ambrose.
Hold on. We got the defending champion, Bad News Barrett. We've got Dean Ambrose, Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, Stardust, Luke Harper, and R-Truth, rounding out the competitors in this match. I'll jump straight to my predictions. This should be a show-stealing great match, one of the best of the night. I have felt the whole entire time that Bad News Barrett is going to hang on to the title with how they've played musical titles in the storyline the whole time, and generally that means it's staying on the champ. So I'm sticking with that original prediction. However, if someone else is going to win it, it would be Dean Ambrose. Daniel Bryan has no chance because then he would have won every title the WWE has, and they're not going to do that. They don't let anybody do that. And all the other guys have already won the Intercontinental Champion, and that's why they're in the match, is just to add credibility. But that's my pick. What's your thoughts on the ladder match?
I think it's going to be the best match of the night, personally.
Nice. There you go. That wouldn't surprise me. And what do you got for a winner?
Well, it's either got to be Bad News Barrett or, this is going to be a shocker, Stardust. I think either Stardust or Bad News Barrett is going to win the Intercontinental Championship match. And the person I pick to win, it's going to be a little different. I'm going to pick Stardust to win, actually.
Nice.
And then
That's
the
awesome.
feud between Goldust and Stardust, which was cut off, will return at Extreme Rules for the title.
And it would involve the Intercontinental Championship then, because Goldust beat Stardust fair and square when their storyline left off. So
that's
that would actually be a great way. That's too good. That's too smart. That would be too good. There's no way WWE will do that. That's actually brilliant, great writing.
I should be a writer.
No way WWE will do that. I do have one more prediction for this match, and then we'll get on to the next match yet. I believe that by the end of this match, Dolph Ziggler will have fully made a heel turn by attacking Daniel Bryan, costing Daniel Bryan the match, what have you. That's my last prediction.
Basically just pulling him off the ladder, you know.
Yep, that's my final prediction for the IC ladder match. But all right, we got 4 more matches to go here, and then we're going to try and squeeze some other sports in, assuming I have 2 to 3 minutes to do that. All right, now next match for the United States title is John Cena.
John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks.
By the way,
sorry, Cena lovers.
Sorry, Cena lovers. But that's the best part of every John Cena match, when he comes out in his entrance music, and I get to sing John Cena sucks to his entrance music. That's the best part. But John Cena will be taking on the current United States champion, Rusev. That's right. Now the worst part about this is Rusev has a manager named Lana, who is an attractive female, Russian female, and his mouthpiece because he's not the best on the mic skills. That's right. And she's gone. They just let her leave
for a
week or two ago to shoot a movie. For a movie that she's shooting. Why they wouldn't just have her wait until the week after WrestleMania, I don't know. Especially when she's the most over person in the entire storyline. Rusev's a heel that everybody hates like they're supposed to.
Cena's
and John Cena is half booed.
Half booed, half cheered.
Yep. So they